How long have you known this woman for, sir?
About a couple weeks now. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's my wife, sir.
That's your wife?
That is my wife.
Really? Well, I had no idea. I don't know what to say.
Is the wife
Of the other dude?
of the suspect. So it might be you're sleeping with my wife, but he was over here working out, and the guy just came down here and beat the crap out of him.
You know, she's been talking to other guys while being married to me. And the reason why we went to social work before we've been through it is because while I was deployed, she was cheating me.
Today's video is about dramatic stories that involve a twist of fate for some law enforcement officers. Imagine a cop who is dedicated to serving and protecting, only to find their world turned upside down in the most unexpected way, discovering their wife with someone else. Here are some cops who found their wives in compromising situations.
How long have you known this woman for, sir?
About a couple weeks now. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's my wife, sir.
That's your wife?
That is my wife.
On March 14th, 2021, a routine patrol took an unexpected turn when an officer spotted a car swerving dangerously on the road. Following protocol, he pulled the vehicle over to investigate. As he approached the car and began asking questions, he couldn't have imagined the shocking discovery that awaited him inside.
License and registrations, please. Wow. Sir, in this car, can you please step out of the vehicle onto the left? Hey, partner, I've got this one. Both of you, please, just on the left side. Can you please face the vehicle and put your hands where I can see them? You too, ma'am. Have you been drinking tonight, sir?
No, sir.
Can I please get you to come over here? Okay, please stand and go in a straight line and put one foot in front of the other.
At this point, the cop knew his wife was the passenger with the suspect. He then proceeds to find out about their relationship. What he would discover wasn't what he signed for.
How long have you known this woman for, sir?
About a couple weeks now. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's my wife, sir.
That's your wife?
That is my wife.
Really? Well, I had no idea. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words.
After allowing the suspect to go away, the cop now faces his supposed wife, who was obviously embarrassed by the whole incident. What he did next was surprising.
How could you do this to me? Wasted 7 years on this. You know what? Wait, you can call your mum and she can come pick you up wherever the hell we are. Yeah, I'm serious.
The officer's instruction to the woman to call her mother to pick her up signals the end of their journey together. He could feel the weight of betrayal heavily on him, leaving little doubt that rebuilding trust and their marriage would be nearly impossible. As shocking as it is to catch a cheating spouse during a routine traffic stop, some situations escalate even further, like when an Albuquerque police officer confronted a man involved with his wife.
So it might be you're sleeping with my wife, but he was over here working out, and the guy just came down here and beat him.
On the 12th of November 2017, Albuquerque police responded to a call from a person who claimed to have been attacked by a police officer out of nowhere. When the cop got to the scene, he quickly tried to understand the reason behind the attack. It was for one of the most shocking reasons.
So what happened?
Someone ran down the hill. I was sitting here exercising.
30-year-old male, multiple blows to the head, swelling on the side of the face. He is conscious of breathing.
Just came down to jump for me and started hitting me in the head.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Okay. And from what I understand, this is his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So, you had any beef with him? Any issues?
There's been an ongoing issue, but nothing physical until now.
Okay. You want to press charges? No? Okay. Well, we're going to have EMS.
Unless
check
I'm really...
you. Well, I mean, you're pretty red and you got a lot of bumps and bruises around your head.
And I think he took my car because it was in my pocket and I don't know where the hell it is now. So
Okay.
I can't even.
Is it just the key?
It's a black fob for the
Okay.
Volvo right there.
So it's probably.
It was like right here, and it was in my pocket. He either took it or kicked it or.
Actually, the victim was with the wife of APD officer Joshua Malecki at the Santa Fe Village Dog Park in northwest Albuquerque when he was attacked by Malecki. Having suspected the two were having an affair, the responding officer continues with the investigation to get more details.
Alrighty, so let me get your name. Sean?
Yeah, SHAUN.
You have any medical issues? Allergic to anything?
Nothing more. No.
Okay, cool. Did you lose consciousness at all?
No.
Did he just use his hands, feet?
I think just his hands. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's not here and he doesn't want to press charges anyway. It's an ongoing issue. It's just never been violent. Now it's violent.
All right.
And I think it may be because the chick that's over here is the wife
Of the other dude?
of the suspect. So it might be you're sleeping with my wife, but he was over here working out and the guy just came down the hill and beat the crap out of him.
But one thing seems off. Despite the fact that the victim suffered some injuries during the attack, he refuses to press charges, even after several warnings from the responding officers. His refusal raises more suspicion.
Okay, Sean, because you don't want to press charges, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write an informational report on this. It's going to have you, it's going to have him, and it's going to have her.
What kind of press charges? I've ever been in one fight in my entire life.
Okay. So if you feel like this is an ongoing thing and it's just escalated to this, 9 times out of 10, I can't even say that. Sometimes it'll escalate even worse. Like he may put you in the hospital or worse.
He's not right in the head.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a chat with her and find out the situation and what's going on. So asking again, Sean, do you want to press charges? I mean, it's totally up to you. If you don't feel safe, if you feel like this is going to progress onto it's going to get written up anyway. And
What does that mean?
there's going to be a report made and it's going to go, I take it you know who her husband is. Yeah. So it's going to go up through the department.
Like it's too, right?
Yeah. It's going to go up through the department and it's going to go to internal affairs because he still is an employee. But if you don't feel safe, I mean, even after this, if something else happens, call us back. I'm going to give you a case and a CAD number and you can reference it off of that.
Okay.
But the decision is totally yours.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
After refusing to press charges against Josh, Sean made a shocking revelation to the officer about the suspect, which adds another intrigue layer to the investigation. Not only that, it also spells more trouble for Josh.
I'm not sure. My buddy said he'll come pick me up
Okay.
and do it. The guy that my roommate. So
Okay.
I'm gonna call him back in a second and say, hey, can you come? 'Cause I don't know what she's gonna do. I just want her to be safe because he's not stable, obviously.
We've never had any issues with him.
Not
She hasn't mentioned physical thing to you. What do you mean not physical?
He's never hit me. But
Okay.
There's been that time when he did his whatever, he was coming to try to fight me. I'm pretty sure. So
Oh, the incident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least that's what she told me. Because she called me frantic on the phone saying he just left drunk in a car and he's looking for you. I'm like, well, I wasn't living at the place I'm living now, somewhere else. But
Okay.
because we've been having an affair for months now, and he knows about it, and she just lies to him. That's not happening, and it's still happening. She won't leave him because she's scared. But I'm just done.
Well, I'll give you case number and CAD number on this. If anything else comes up, you can reference the case number and it'll have all the information on it. I would highly suggest you get a civil restraining order. It's really not going to be able to do much for us. All that's going to happen is if he contacts you, comes over by your house, comes over within 100 yards, that kind of stuff, you'll call an officer. Officer will write a report. You'll take it to court, and then you go before the judge. He violated my my civil restraining order by doing this, and then the judge will decide what's going to happen beyond that.
Yeah,
So all you'll do is take the report, but but it's something that's going to protect you. I mean, it's only a piece of paper. It's not bulletproof. It's
Right.
not fist-proof.
Right.
But it's going to semi-protect you from anything that's going on. Okay?
Yeah, I'll check that.
From the questioning, one thing is clear. Sean was having an affair with Josh's wife, Stephanie, despite knowing that she's married. This was confirmed in his confession and Stephanie's declaration.
What's your name?
Stephanie?
S-T-E-P-H.
Yeah, not yet.
Who showed up?
My husband.
What's your husband's name?
Josh Monahan.
Huh?
Josh Monahan.
Josh is in APD, Josh?
Sean's affair with Josh Malecki's wife unraveled a chain of chaos. A few months earlier, Malecki was arrested for drunk driving in his police car. Months later, he was investigated for attacking Sean at the park, a violent escalation tied to his troubled marriage. By May 2018, Malecki pleaded guilty and resigned from the Albuquerque Police Department, marking the end of his career. While the Albuquerque police officer confronted a man involved with his wife, there's a military man in Georgia who faced his own turmoil, reporting his cheating and abusive wife after catching her in the act.
Yeah, she's been talking to other guys, well, being married to me. And the reason why we went to social work before, and we've been through it, is because while I was deployed, she was cheating on me.
On January 9th, 2023, a man went to a police station in Georgia to report a domestic dispute with his wife. He revealed that their relationship had been rocky, resulting in an altercation that morning.
My name is Nate. I live in, I don't know if you're familiar with that area. So this morning, I have an incident with my wife. I'm in the military, I'm staff sergeant. And I already talked to the MPs and I talked to my leadership, my first line supervisor, about the incident that happened this morning. And pretty much my wife and I were going through some disagreements right now, and she was hitting me.
Okay.
I know I'm here because I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm kind of like worried about the consequences. So I don't want to kind of like lose my career or put myself in a position where my career is going to be jeopardized. I already talked to my first line too, and he said that he can put me in a barracks room and all this stuff, which is what I'm trying to avoid. When I talked to the MP, they told me the same thing. Even if I'm a victim, they pretty much the law favor the spouse. In this case, I don't know if you're familiar with that part. Though what I'm hearing is just, you know, we start arguing through the weekend. Result of that, she was at the house. She came home yesterday she's in the reserve, so she came home yesterday from South Carolina. I wasn't talking to her. I cleaned the whole house and just minding my own business. And this morning, I was getting ready to take my kids to daycare on post, and both of them, and I put them all in the car, and I guess she was thinking that we were cool. She was like, we're going to the gym in the afternoon, and I didn't tell her anything, so she kind of like went away inside of the house and closed the garage. So I was just getting ready to leave, and she opened the garage back and started talking to me, arguing, and then she started pushing me and in the face, and then she started gaslighting me. And maybe I was saying things that I was gaslighting her too.
But the tension doesn't stop there. As the man reflects on their troubled relationship, he hints at even more troubling secrets that could change everything.
I don't want to like mess up her career, or like right now she's at work, and she think, like I said, she think that I'm bluffing about it, but I was telling her like, I'm not gonna keep sponsoring the behavior that you're doing, which is pretty much right now out of social media. She's been talking to other guys, well, being married to me, and the reason why we went to social work before, and we've been through it, is because while I was deployed, she was cheating on me.
The situation takes a shocking turn as Nate reveals he has video evidence to back his claims. However, there's a twist. In one of the clips, his wife adamantly denies any wrongdoing and flips the narrative on him.
So this is the first one that I kind of was working on.
You think you're just act like this and be the smart father of the year, huh? You can't just make it easy? Why do you have to be so difficult? Why do you have to be so difficult?
I'm trying to make it easy.
I'm not. It could be easy for everybody. You just want to make my life miserable because you have this persona in your head, thinking that I'm cheating on everybody. And if I am, I would like to see proof. Because there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. And that's what's funny. I'm not intimidated by you anymore. I'm not scared by you. There's nothing that you can do to intimidate me. Nothing. You think that you can just ignore me when I'm trying to talk to you about my kids? Huh? I'm not afraid of you. I'm sick of you always trying to intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
As the man continues to recount the ordeal with his wife, a surprise arrival at headquarters shifts the dynamics entirely.
She's right.
Who?
My wife.
Where is she?
The white car?
To the truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm sure she can tell that she's texting me and calling me.
Okay.
And she,
Does she know you're here?
yeah, because she's seen my location. Well,
Okay. Stay in here for just a minute, okay? $25. Can I get another unit with me? I've got the other party showing up here at headquarters.
What was that unit?
25. Hello, are you Kelly?
Yes.
Can I talk to you for just a minute? Okay. Hey, I'm Officer Moran. What's going on with your husband?
I mean, I'm sure you know his side of the story.
Yeah, and I want to get yours, so...
Yeah, it's probably true.
Okay.
What he said.
What do you think he told me? Like, I'm just trying to get your side, okay?
We've been going through this for 3 years.
Yeah,
it's
it sounds like it's
it
over
hasn't
time.
gone this far. I don't know. I'm sure he told you everything. He's really good at building cases against me. He's
Okay.
a very smart man.
Okay, so what from your perspective, what happened?
He knows how to push me past my limits and manipulate me to the point to where I finally break, and then he does stuff like this.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying, like in general, that this is like an ongoing thing. But what about today? How did he do that today?
Trying to threaten that he's going to have full custody of our children.
Okay.
Not say that exactly, but don't worry about it. I got it. The words that he says, I don't even know how to put it in word for word right now.
Okay.
The conversation takes a dramatic turn as the woman finally speaks out, telling her side of the story.
So you feel like he was provoking you?
Of course, he always does.
Okay, so how did the argument start?
He accuses me of stuff that's not true.
Okay.
And he sees tiny parts of little stories or little stuff that goes on, and then he makes this story in his mind as if it's true, and it's not. And I don't know how much longer, I can't even plead my case because he will bring up another thing on top of that. Can we talk privately at work?
Yeah, we can step off to the side here. We can't go inside right now. I'm not trying to have you put all your business out there. So he was accusing you of things, right?
Stuff that's not true, and I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. So, and then what happened after that? So you guys were arguing.
I'm sure you've seen videos and stuff.
I'm trying to get your perspective because it's not fair for me to only get one side of the story when there are at least two sides to the story.
I don't know my side. I'm sick of. I was for so long a stay-at-home mom, living in his shadow, and I finally just am becoming.
Okay, stay right here for just 1 second, okay? I want to hear what you have to say, but give me 1 minute, okay?
The situation takes a complicated turn as the officer delves deeper, trying to untangle the ongoing disputes. One party feels unheard, while the other insists they're being pushed out with nowhere to go. What will the officer uncover next in this intricate story of conflict and compromise?
I don't know. I don't really have a side. There's nowhere I can go. He's trying to kick me out of our house. I cannot leave. There's nowhere for me to go.
Okay. Now he said you have like friends in the area. I'm not kicking you out of your house, just to be clear.
I'm talking
okay?
to the police officer. Mom, I know. I'm talking to the police officer. Can I? He has friends too. We both have friends. We both.
Again, I'm not taking sides.
I know.
But...
I don't have anywhere to go.
Okay.
I have family that live on the West Coast in California and Nevada.
Okay. So you guys are arguing. Okay. And is this how it usually goes? You guys argue and then it escalates?
No. I mean, we'll argue, but we're quick to get over it. From day one, when I was at the academy, he fought with me. Every day. He doesn't like when I leave because of a history that we have.
Right.
When I leave for military. So.
And that's got to be super stressful too.
Yes. I had my drill weekend this weekend. And I stay on FaceTime with him. I share my location. I answer all his calls and all his text messages in the timely manner that he would like. And I was at the gym and I wasn't answering them fast enough for him.
When were you not answering?
Saturday.
Fast enough.
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. Gotcha.
And I'm like, he was at a funeral, so I knew that we weren't going to be really talking on the phone anyways. And he's calling and calling and calling, and I answer and he hangs up, and he's like, check your text messages, and then hangs up again. And I see I wasn't responding to his text messages and answering his questions, which was, are you off for the day? And I said, yes, I am. Everything okay? What's going on? And he's just like, why aren't you answering my text messages? You're leaving me undelivered.
Kelly reveals a tumultuous relationship dynamic filled with mistrust and control. According to her, her husband's need for constant surveillance, demanding 24/7 FaceTime communication, has escalated the tension. But even complying with his requests didn't ease the strain. Instead, new accusations and unsettling behaviors began to emerge.
Because he wants me to FaceTime him 24/7 when I'm away from him. And I was on FaceTime with him, but it just still wasn't good enough for him. And so it just started an argument from that day, from that moment, around 4 o'clock.
On Saturday?
On Saturday.
Okay.
Until midnight. He was saying he was going to himself. He had my kids with him. I was gone. And I just, he's loco.
Yeah.
And so we argued that entire night, and I'm just like, you know what, I can't do this. One of my drill sergeant leaders from the academy, we follow each other on social media. He swears that just because we're friends on social media, that I'm him. And it's not the case at all. And I tell him, because he's so crazy, and he reaches out to every single guy that likes a picture on my social media, like, what are you doing? What are your intentions with my wife? Why are you guys friends? Tell me, like, he's crazy.
Yeah.
And so I tell him, if you think that, like, reach out to all these people. At the end of the day, I'm a reservist. That drill sergeant leader is a reservist. He has a lot of connections. Who knows the networking that he and I can do in the future?
Right. So you can't have any male friends.
He doesn't I cannot have male friends. He does not understand that. And so it just, one argument led to another, and I'm just like, I'm done. And then he's telling me he's kicking me out the house and all this stuff. So I know how crazy he can get. He has locked me. He has emptied my bank account. He knows he's taken professional hacking courses. He knows how to hack into anything that I have.
Kelly could feel the walls closing in, his husband's mind games turning ordinary interactions into accusations of betrayal. But what happens when the mind games go a step too far?
So what did he accuse you of today, if anything?
Oh, having sex with multiple men over the weekend, entertaining other men in my DMs. People tell me, my stuff is really locked down. I added people that I went to the academy with. I was with them every day for 9 weeks straight.
Yeah.
I have a right to have them as a friend.
Yeah.
If they heart one of my stuff, or if they call me pretty, like, it sucks, but I mean, I'm not saying, okay, let's go on a date, let's
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, thank you, and then that's it. If they try to go further, I don't let them, but none of them have.
Yeah.
But just because I don't stop them when they tell me I'm pretty, nothing has gone further than a compliment. But because I don't stop them when they tell me I'm pretty and say, you need to respect that I'm married, don't tell me I'm pretty, he has a problem with it.
Okay. I mean, that sounds exhausting and toxic. And I'm sure it pushes you beyond your limit. Would you say that's accurate?
Of course.
Yeah.
Kelly opens up about the challenges she's faced in her marriage, accusing her husband of past domestic violence and ongoing psychological manipulation. She acknowledges her own actions, but insists there's more to the story than what might appear on video.
What else happened?
I mean, I put my hand on him, I'm sure. there's no way out of that. Like, I'm sure he has video. I saw our security camera.
Did you put your hands on him today?
Maybe.
Kelly.
I mean, I'm sure you guys saw videos. I'm sure you guys have proof.
But again, I need your side.
You're hearing my side.
Okay.
He messes with me so much and
Yeah.
threatens that he's gonna make sure that I'm so financially, mentally, psychologically paralyzed that I will never be able to overcome our separation because I want to leave.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make sure he does anything possible to get any documents on me to hurt me so bad that at the end of the day he's the winner. And it doesn't even need to be a winner or a loser.
No,
Like,
no,
needs to
it shouldn't
just-
be that a win or lose situation.
No.
It's not a game.
With the evidence against Kelly, she was arraigned on 2 counts of simple battery under the Domestic Violence Act. Click on the cards that appear on your screen for more videos from us.